Hello, I'm Micah Miranda, Economic Development Director with the City of Chandler. Today, we're joined by Dean Barry for the University of Arizona College of Education. Dean, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about your role as Dean of the University of Arizona College of Education?
Yeah, so my role as dean really is twofold. I am all employees in the College of Education report to me. I'm in charge of academic as well as research, as well as kind of the service orientation within the college. So we partner with, we have 4 departments within our college, and those 4 departments each have department heads who report to me. But we partner with community organizations, with school districts, with any institutional entities that have an impact in education. So my role is really kind of have the big picture of the college, so to speak, and tapping into those areas along the big picture that is tied to our strategic plan as well as the university strategic plan.
Awesome. Well, the U of A College of Education has had a presence in Chandler for quite a while. What about Chandler makes our community a good destination for your program, for your college?
Yeah. So in Chandler, we have 2 programs in Chandler. One is our Teach Arizona master's degree program. And, being that Chandler is kind of this large area where we have potential to increase the teaching force, to kind of re-career people. There may be people who are currently in certain careers and they want to consider teaching through our Teach Arizona program to enter the education workforce. And so our Teach Arizona program provide the kind of the mechanism to do that while earning a master's degree to become a teacher in middle school or high school. So our secondary is a secondary program. And the other program we have is our school psychology program. We know not only in Arizona, but nationally, the school psychology workforce is there's a shortage there, along with teaching as well, as teachers as well. And so our school psychology program meets the needs of children and families through education. And so Chandler, being one of the largest school districts in the state of Arizona, there are opportunities to make sure that we're meeting the needs of the community and meeting the needs of children and families as well.
You mentioned upskilling. How are the undergraduate and graduate programs responsive to the workforce needs of local industry in the broader national economy?
Yeah, so part of that is when I said upskilling, it really it has this impact to really meet those shortages where there are shortages. As I mentioned earlier, shortages with teachers, and then we know we need high qualified teachers in our classroom. We need high qualified teachers in our school. And particularly, as I mentioned, the Teach Arizona program, it is a secondary program, and particularly those shortages, particularly in the mathematics, in the science, teachers in the STEM fields who can have an impact. So those folks who are looking to kind of re-career, so to speak, and have STEM backgrounds and want to go into education, we want to provide a kind of a pathway to that. In the same way, for those who are interested in school psychology and want to have an impact on families and communities and children and meet the needs of children. We know children come to school with all kinds of needs, whether they're social needs, whether they're emotional needs. And so psychologists in school help meet those needs. And so this is just not only a school kind of focus, this is a community focus, right? And it's meeting the needs of the community through the avenue of working with schools and school division. And so Chandler provides that opportunity for us to kind of have the impact, not only in schools, but more broadly, the broader community.
Yeah, I mean, I love hearing that. In Chandler, we're a community that values education. So we have quite a few individuals in the STEM fields. They retire and they want to give back to the community. So U of A meeting those individuals where they are to help serve our population is fantastic. What do you see as the future of this program in Chandler?
Yeah, so I see growth, right? Part partly because we're seeing growth in the number of people who are entering through Teach Arizona, as well as our school psychology program. And in fact, our school psychology program has grown tremendously in Chandler. So that tells me the need and in both of those areas, and because of the need and meeting the need in both those areas. And so it's going to be an opportunity for us to continue to grow the programs there and actually grow faculty and provide support as we continue to grow in both of those areas. And so I see a long future. I see a long future in the developing and evolving relationship between the College of Education and Chandler as well.
Well, Dean, we're excited about this program. Where can residents and businesses go to learn a little bit more about what the College of Education is doing and become engaged?
Yeah, I would say go to our website. Our website, our website is coe.arizona.edu. And if you go there, you can look for Teach Arizona. Right on our website, there's Teach Arizona. And it's also on our website, the school psychology program. Well, those are entry points to learn more about not only the programs in Chandler, but the idea that as we begin to think about how we might see potential for growth, we would love to have conversations if there are other needs that need to be met as well. So while we have those two programs, we're open for additional conversation for if there are additional needs that need to be met, we want to be involved in those conversations to meet those needs as well.
Fantastic. Dean, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you so much as well.
Take care.